Cleveland! I have a new review for Mystery Science Theater box set. This is not an official regular series box set. It's actually a special edition of Manos, the Hands of Fate. That's the only episode in here. And here's the thing. Rhino, of course, has already released that on a little special edition as well. It was MST3K, The Essentials, and it was released along with Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Well, I think that disc is now out of print, if I'm not mistaken, maybe. But Rhino has produced a new version, which is fantastic. It's a 2-disc set. That's what Manos gets. It gets 2 discs. It's, of course, featuring the episode itself, Manos, the Hands of Fate, a wonderful little discussion extra between Joel, Trace, Frank, and Mary Jo, discussing the episode and the movie itself, which is lots of fun, by the way. There's the mini poster, as usual, done by Steve Vance, and very cool looking, by the way. And let's see, on disc 2, there's Hotel Torgo, which is a small documentary about, actually I think it's almost an hour, come to think of it. It's a documentary interviewing one of the actors in the film. He was the dude who was making out with the girl for 3 weeks, essentially, during this film. And you know, he's still in the local, like, El Paso scene, and you know, he's got a lot of memories about it. And we even get to see the actual location where they shot the film. It's still standing, believe it or not. And the disc 2 also has the movie itself without any shenanigans from Mystery Science Theater. So if you think, hey, how dare Mystery Science Theater make fun of these classics, why don't you watch the fucking movie? Huh? Huh? Anyway. Also, there's a documentary about Gem Handy, the studio that produced a lot of the shorts that Mystery Science Theater made fun of, including the one Hired, where they actually... What's cool is Manos, the Hands of Fate had part 2 of Hired. See, it was so long, they decided to split it up in 2 episodes. The first part was shown in Bride of the Monster, and then the next week in Manos. So what they did here is, on disc 2, you can watch the whole thing all together instead of just the second part on Manos, which, by the way, you're just fine watching that way. But if you want to see the whole thing, it's there. Actually, I think part 2 is better anyway. And there's also a documentary about the whole Gem Handy thing. Wow, wow, wow. What a great piece here. I loved it a lot. And, of course, you know, well, maybe some of you don't know, who only primarily watch my comic reviews. I'm a big fan of this episode, Mystery Science Theater. The Manos episode is just, I think, great. It's my favorite episode, which is why I call myself the real Manos. And so if you're curious, check it out. This is like 25 bucks, I think. So if you don't want to take the chance of, you know, forking out, I don't know, what, 50, 60, 70 bucks for one of the regular box sets, this is a great place to start. I highly recommend it. This is 5 RAM chips. So I think push the button, Lindsay.